Oh man, could you imagine a live stream with not only Phoenix, not only pure butterfly spirit, as well, of course, Miss Elite? Could you imagine them with Joanne up there? The way Joanne used to be. Could you imagine the amount of bulldyke energy that'd radiate? And if they all cammed up as well. Like if you had well, Miss Elite would be like, she wouldn't be the bulldyke, she'd be like the prize, right? It'd be like a digital strap-on fight between dominant tops, very domineering women, like Pure Butterfly Spirit, Joanne, and Phoenix. Oh, could you imagine that shit? That'd probably give Miss Elite the most amount of views she's had in a bit. She's had in a long time. That'd make for some quality entertainment right there. And a condition of it would be that they'd all have to cam up. You'd have Joanne with her receding hairline, balding, with her bucked teeth. You'd have Peenix with her receding hairline. Perhaps, maybe she's going bald as well. Because of that picture of hers. Who knows when that was taken? Could have been taken 5 years ago for all we know. She could look like absolute shit right now. I mean, maybe that's the reason why she doesn't want her image floating around, because she's self-conscious of how ugly she looks. Or she doesn't want it floating around because she knows people would, well, not people, but the simps would get the wrong impression and they'd be complimenting her endlessly and they'd give her a false sense, of attraction. She'd be receiving fake validation and it'd tear her apart because, she'd be receiving all these compliments, but at the same time, she'd enjoy it, but it'd be like a guilty pleasure because deep down in the back of her mind, there's an inkling in her brain that tells her she isn't as attractive as the simps actually think she is. And they're just blowing smoke up her ass. But anyway, I digress. That live stream, the Battle of the Bulldykes, it'd be epic. Absolutely epic. Throw Ari into the mix too. Get Miko up there as well. Add Dan to it. Dan's always fun. Just, imagine Dan and Joanne going at it. And Phoenix as well, just so much screaming. Joanne might have a heart attack. Dan definitely would. Because he's an angry old fart. It's easy to push his buttons, easy to get him to flip out. Yeah, just... If only we could do that. If only Miss Elite would do that. I wonder why she hasn't gone up there. I wonder why Joanne hasn't gotten up there. Even Patty did. And that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of strange because, I mean, Joanne's irrelevant now, right? And as irrelevant as she is, Patty's even more irrelevant than she is. You know, nobody cares about Patty. Nobody watches her shit. I mean, no, no one watches Joanne's shit either, really. Well, Arya doesn't, but I think that's changing because he's been like hiding her comments and replying to her a lot more. And because he still doesn't like respond to her. Sometimes she talks shit about him. She doesn't respond to her, which is proof that she's irrelevant. You know, I guess he figured that she lost her mind, and I mean, maybe that's a part of his plan. You know, he's the fact that he's been talking to her lately and communicating with her a lot more lately. Maybe he's trying to recruit her back. You know, because like that it's they were on the same team once, and he got her to do his dirty work, and maybe he's trying to re-recruit her to enlist her in a battle against Miss Elite and all those other people, Phoenix, Pure. But yeah, Joanne's crazy. She, you know, just the other day, she was like, I don't know, together with this Lady Luck woman. She left like both of them together. They left like 250 comments on one of Miko's videos, and I mean that's crazy. You know, I think maybe if like a plan to get Arya off here, maybe instead of her spamming Miko, if she'd only spam Arya, maybe he'd go insane. But he hasn't snapped on Joanne the way he snapped on Patty. So I mean that could work if she's just constantly spamming his shit. You know, talking to herself. You know, he'd just leave one reply and she'd leave 10 in response. Maybe if she did that, she could legitimately make Arya go insane. But, you know, I don't think she ever used to do that either. Like leaving all these comments like a deranged person. Just yap, 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 yap. Kind of like Phoenix. Kind of like Miss Elite, because Miss Elite talks to herself as well. So, yeah, I mean, Arya's right when he says Joanne is was the most brutal of them all. You know, she could probably take the prize that is Miss Elite if she wanted to. Like if there was a big dildo strap-on fight, she'd come out on top. She'd probably best even Phoenix. Well, maybe not. Phoenix is pretty vicious. So Phoenix might be able to hold her own against Joanne. But who knows? Yeah, I just, I don't know. Phoenix and especially Phoenix, maybe Pure Butterfly Spirit, but Phoenix and Joanne going at it would be a sight to see.